Thank you so much, Scott, for that gift sub. Hi. Welcome in. That's awesome. You rock. Yes, Erin, it is super fun to scream at those characters. I don't know. I'm like, I love this game. I hate this game. Let me yell at your face. Also, hello everyone. Thanks for coming in and stopping by. Also, Scott, again, thank you so much for that gift sub for Kitten. That's amazing. And Kitten, and please enjoy that. And thank you for coming in to watch our D&D session. I'm excited you are all here, words or things. And yeah, I'm excited to get started. So let me pull in our players, and then I will give a recap, and we'll just jump right in because game and stuff. And where's my button to do the things? Here it is. Okay, cool. I think they can hear me now. Hi everyone, are you here?
I'm here.
Hello, hello.
Indeed.
Awesome.
Although you're still on the starting soon screen.
What? I pushed my thing. I see chatting. What?
I see your face.
Did my thing break? Oh no.
Breaking things. Also, it is so hot here. I was dying today. Blah.
Today was a beautiful day.
I know, it was roasting.
Okay, I see your face.
Gameplay is things. Hello? That's
Hello?
not it. That's not the thing I do. This is the thing I do. I'm not playing games. I'm doing D&D. That's not a game. That's a life choice. Okay. So. Okay, are we working now?
Yes, it seems to be.
Okay. And how are volumes? Because when I go back and poke at stuff and like watch other videos, sometimes I feel like Discord's a little quiet. So turn you up a little bit because I do want to hear
Really?
your stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like super loud, which is great because you have to be able to hear me. But then I'm like, I can't hear my players.
Okay.
So anyway, I think we're good. Okay. Hi. All right. Let's go. Let's do it because they're lost at the moment, and I can't wait to find out how they get unlost, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Okay. So, last time on D&D. I don't know. We don't have like a name. Okay. Anyway, I had an awesome title for it. It was called "What Lies Beneath." Dun dun dun. We had Zizel and Bame playing with us last time, and while on watch one night on the way to deliver the cart of goods from Brumendel, Zizel and Bame fell into a sinkhole, and you found yourselves in a cave system. You were presented with two paths. One that was pitch black with like a 10-foot ceiling supported by some oak pillars, and the other that was super spacious with vaulted ceiling and glowing mushrooms. So of course you chose the mushroom path because mushrooms and glowing. Zizel, you collected some of those mushrooms. You just you found out that they were poisonous, so you can do roguey things with poison glowing mushrooms. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. As you entered the larger section, you were suddenly hit with a bolt of lightning from this creature that was curled around a stalactite about 30 feet up on the ceiling. Bama, you were able to get some good arrow shots in. Zizel, you were doing weird lizard stuff and climbing on walls and ceiling and trying to sneak up on the creature. It actually kind of worked. You coated the stalactite that it was wrapped around with your flask of oil, and that caused the creature to actually fall to the floor of the cave. So that was pretty cool. There was some scuffling, and then it started to try to escape, and it let off one more lightning breath as it disappeared down the cavern. It seems like you just maybe surprised it where it lived, which, you know, that's fair. You found a secluded, mushroomed area behind this rock, and you took a rest because that apparently hurt a little bit. And there's some wounds, and then you continued on down the path. You stopped at the base of the stone staircase, and there were tall walls on either side. So after ascending the stairs, you emerged into this sandy arena. It was dimly lit by torches burning with blue flame, and a metal grate slammed shut behind you as you entered this arena, trapping you in this area. Before you stood a majestic sphinx her long and unruly mane decorated with splendid golden finery. A wave of cheering and jeering erupted around you as you saw nearly a dozen manticores sitting in like amphitheater style seating all around the room. And the Sphinx welcomed you in, said her name was Kalakia, and that the treasure you sought was behind her. And she was tasked by the gods to not relinquish it unless she was bested. She was rather bored, and apparently she had been there for a while. So she decided to instead give you the game of riddles. And after these riddles, let's see. There were carvings around the room. You had to figure out what the answers were. There was a bunch of questions, and the answer that you gave was the answer that she accepted, type of thing. And you actually did a really good job. I wasn't surprised, but I was pretty pleased with how you guys came up with some of those answers. So good job on that, you two. As a reward, you received 3 javelins of lightning, and you were offered 1 power from one of the riddle answers you gave. And of course, after bickering a little bit, you decided on power from the underworld, because one of the answers was the underworld. So you received this black banded ring with a black stone. Pretty unassuming. This interesting quality was that it doesn't reflect light at all. It's just this very solid blackness, like Vanta black type thing. And then she showed you to the path that led you back up to the surface, where you discovered that you seemed to be very far from where you originally fell into the sinkhole, as you can't see anything around you. So, yeah. The really... Oh! Sorry, in my notes I put, where are you? Where is the rest of your crew? Did you really just pet a manticore, Ziesel? Because Ziesel, I think, as one of the manticores was climbing over the fencing, you were like, "Hey, touch it." So, yeah. That happened.
Yeah, Ziesel makes interesting decisions.
But for some reason, it was fine, and you didn't die from it. The really interesting thing that happened was that as you were falling into the sinkhole, Bame, you reached to grab onto the wagon, which caused the wagon wheel to break. And, of course, lots of loud noises. So we're actually going to cut to Sarah and Hank, because they were awoken by this chaos of you guys falling, and now they are left with, you guys are gone, they have a broken wagon wheel, and what's what? So, Sarah and Hank, broken wagon wheel, no friends, go.
Oh, I don't know how that happened. I accidentally clicked on something. There we go. Anyways, so is there like an obvious sign that, there's a sinkhole, or did they just fall through and it fill itself, kind of like quicksand?
It kind of did the quicksand thingy.
Okay, so we have no idea that they just fell through the earth.
Kind of. Like, they were on watch and you were sleeping, so, like, they basically fell through and disappeared, and the noise woke you up, but you didn't see where they went.
The earth would be disturbed, though. And your wagon wheel is broken.
Yeah. Wagon wheel's broken and the earth is definitely disturbed, but there's not like, there's a hole.
Okay, then. Well, damn it. No Ziesel, no Bame, and a broken wheel.
Yup.
Bame! Ziesel! Are you near?
So you shout this
Sarah?
into the forest.
It's cool.
Hi.
Yep.
Sarah will fly up and see if she can see anything that might have... Like, I know
How high can you fly?
I can fly my walking distance.
Hmm.
I know that the Earth is disturbed, but like just in case something else is out there eating them, then
Okay.
I'm gonna be able to maybe see it by flying.
For sure. You can go ahead and roll perception as you fly up and kind of clear the trees a bit to look out into the forest.
Cecil.
That was an 18 on perception.
Okay. Let's see. Possibly. I'm gonna put a pin in that. And Ziesel and Bame, what do you do when you first come out of the sinkhole?
Can I get my bearings?
Sure. You can roll like a perception or a survival.
I'd like to see if I know where we are in relation to where we may have entered the sinkhole. So I guess survival?
So probably survival, yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. So based on like, the path you took and then came back up and stuff like that, you can tell that from where you started and where you are now, you are northwest of your original starting location.
Okay. And do I have a feel for how far we traveled?
Kind of, you're not sure, like, cave, I don't know. Caves are different than things. Like, you had gone up and down a couple times, but roughly, if you think of the cave system in your head and kind of backtrack a little bit, you could like kind of follow like an invisible path.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. I'd like to try to start heading that way, I suppose.
Okay.
On the assumption that we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere and we'll need to find the path anyway, because either we meet back up with our friends because they didn't move, or they moved further along the path and we can find them by doing the same thing.
Okay.
What kind of trees are these?
They're like maples and oaks, like big leaf trees.
So ones, are they like, is there like a full canopy, or if I climbed up a tree, could I get tall enough that I could actually see a direction?
You could see a direction. It is pretty dense, but there's definitely spaces.
Which way do you think it is, Mame?
I will point in the correct direction.
I will try to climb up a tree so that I can have like a good vantage point in the direction she pointed.
Okay. Yeah, with your climbing, that's totally easy. You can go ahead and roll investigation or perception.
That's a 14 investigation.
Okay. So you can see that there's like a river. No, oh, there. Those are my. Sorry, cat. There's a river to the east. But there's like a bunch of basically like a forest, and then there's like an open space of river, and then more forest. Really, cat? Sorry, she's dropping things. Apparently, the camera belongs on the floor.
I guess I'll climb back down and be off.
So, you guys are heading in a direction.
Yes, I am going to try to be stealthy about it.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh,
18.
do you tell me to be stealthy?
Sure. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try to be quiet
Why?
because there's a ton of manticores underneath us, and I don't know what else is around here.
Oh, that's a good point. I rolled an 18 on myself.
Okay. All right. So with them heading off, so Sarah, as you flew up and looked around, you also see that there's a river to the west, and which I mean, you guys had kind of been following this river, so I mean, I guess all of you would be aware of. Oh, this is the river, so that makes sense. Sorry, backtracking brain. Anyway, this is the river that you've been following. But you don't see any signs of your friends. It is a pretty dense forest, but don't see anything yet.
Okay, Sarah's gonna float on down, and then she's going to mount on Obsidian and ask him to see if he can smell them out.
Okay.
Because that seems like the logical thing to do.
In the meantime, Hank will probably start seeing if there's a replacement wagon wheel or if there's any way he can repair the wheel, because otherwise they're not going to get very far anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. So, Surya, you can roll investigation for Obsidian, and Hank, you can roll to fix wagon wheel, which I think would be survival / if you find the right materials, we might do like a dexterity type thing. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if you can find some stuff to
Okay.
fix it with first.
Okay. All right, so first thing up is Obsidian's investigation. Don't expect much.
Yeah.
But he's a panther.
Nice.
Too.
He's
And
kind of
these are
like
the stats he got.
almost like dog-like. He's like, "What's this smell? What's this smell? Is that a squirrel? Oh my gosh!" It's amazing.
My cat would go after a squirrel, but okay.
I don't know if it runs away, it'll trigger that, chase, instinct. Anyways,
Yeah.
so survival for Hank. Oh, I didn't realize it was on advantage. I'm going to re-roll that.
No, keep it.
Cheating.
No. I know, right? Must have been from many games ago. Okay, 27 for survival.
Oh damn. Mm-hmm. So you're definitely able to find like some makeshift things. Like I'm pretty sure Bame just broke off like a spoke or something. Like one of the. I don't even know. You're able to find some things to make it do a thing that makes it turn and wheel like. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I am very glad it was a spoke and
Cool.
not actually the wheel part.
Insert intelligent words here.
Yeah, would have been up the creek on that one. All right.
There's that paddle I need.
All right. Now, I'm not going to worry about this too much. Granted, they're gone, but Bame is with Ziesel, and Bame's got a good head on her shoulder. So I'm not overly worried, but I am concerned that they ain't here. Let's get the wagon for right now, and let's at least start traveling up the river a ways. We'll give it about an hour or two. If we don't find them, we'll head back to our camping spot and wait. How does that sound to you, Sarah?
Sounds good, but I don't want to get in the wagon. I'll just ride.
All right, you ride your Obsidian, I'll get in the wagon, we'll get a move on, and hopefully we'll find our friends.
Okay.
You should be able to control the wagon, so you guys can move where you want to go. And as you are starting down the path, Bame and Ziesel, go ahead and which directions are you moving to?
Looks like we can get through the brush on this side. Maybe. Can I kind of also be keeping an eye out for more sinkholes? I don't want to fall again.
Oh, for sure. You can roll perception or investigation.
You know, if they were smart, they would stay where they were.
I mean, Hank's not an idiot. He'll probably look for us for a bit, and then if he doesn't find us, he'll go back.
All right. Go ahead and
How
roll.
long have we been gone?
Question.
I mean, it's been at least a couple hours.
Oh, and Hank will be screaming out at the top of his lungs for Bame and Ziesel.
Okay.
Don't you know
Oh,
that screaming causes things to come?
Go ahead and
Hey,
roll.
you know what? He needs to find people.
Perception, Ziesel and Bame.
22.
23.
Ziesel's like,
It's not a...
no, I hear it slightly better. You guys can definitely hear him.
Ugh. He's yelling. Do we yell back?
I think we should teach him a lesson and sneak up on him.
Teach him what kind of lesson? He's not the one who fell in a sinkhole. Hank!
No, you teach him the lesson
Nope,
of the
nope,
reason
I'm yelling.
not to yell.
Hank, roll
I'm yelling.
perception.
That's a 17 for perception.
You hear kind of like some noise coming from across the river, but you can't make out what, if it's words or what it is, but you hear something from outside.
Oh, great. I don't know
Hearing
this guy.
something, Hank's at least going to stop the cart and just kind of wait for a bit to see if he hears anything again or if anything just kind of finds him.
Sarah's gonna ask, why are we stopping?
I heard something. If you want, why don't you go fly up, see if you see anything?
Sure.
Are we allowed to move still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to hear, I guess. I'm gonna yell, Hank! Sarah! And I don't know if they're gonna hear me.
So Sarah, as you fly up, you can also roll some perception.
I'm gonna follow from like 20
got this-
feet back, but like hide behind trees and stuff so that when she's attacked, I'm hidden.
Okay. When she's attacked.
I mean...
So, perception, Sarah.
That is a 16.
You hear like a weird like roar from across the river and like some like shuffling of trees. So you hear something. You don't know what it is though. It just sounds like ruffle, rustle, rustle, clomp, clomp.
Sarah's gonna shout down to Hank, I hear things, but I don't know what it is. Should I fly over?
No, best not. We're already divided enough. No use making it worse. We'll just sit here for a spell. We're not that far from the campsite, so if they are close by, they should be able to find us soon, and then we can get on from this place. So for now, we wait right here.
Alright, I'm gonna come back down.
And I don't, they're not yelling anymore, right?
No.
But, okay. I mean, I'm assuming I can hear the river, though, at this point.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you guys kind of go through the trees and stuff, so the wagon's just chilling, and you guys are heading closer and closer to the river. As the trees part, you do see the water come into view.
How deep and fast is it, by the way?
It's a steadily flowing river. It's not like, raging rapids, but it's not still. And
That's
it's
fine.
deep enough that you would not touch bottom if you got to the center.
Right, so I'd have to actually swim. Does it look like there's a way up over here, or would I need to go a different direction?
What do you mean a way up?
Some of this looks kind of rocky. I'm not sure if I'd be able to swim and then get up, or if I would need to find a different area that has more of a, like, embankment.
It's true. It might be a little challenge on this side, like right at the point that you're looking at the moment. It's kind of cliffy.
Okay.
Hey, do you have a bow or a crossbow?
Yeah, why?
I have a brilliant idea. Can I borrow it?
No, tell me what the idea is.
I was going to send up a signal arrow.
Why did I hear you do quotes with your fingers?
Explain signal arrow better.
So, what you do is you wrap the tip of one of your arrows with a cloth and then light it on fire and then shoot it up in the air, and it'll be like this, and it'll show like a bright like fire thing in the air.
Hey, can I roll a survival check to look at the forest around me and determine how likely it is that I'm going to start a frickin' fire by doing that?
You sure can.
Oh no, that's a 9.
I mean, meh. How likely is it for trees to catch fire? Who knows? There is a river,
Oh no.
but leaves are dry.
But the other thing is, though, how often do I actually think that Ziezel's plans are a good idea?
This is also true.
Oh, he just rolled persuasion. What do I roll
think
against
this
persuasion?
is a really good idea.
Insight?
Insight? All right, Ms. DM, what do I think about this persuasion?
So, you don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Ziezel. I'm gonna be like, the river's not that wide, and I'm just gonna truck it to the edge, right? And then I'm gonna yell out again, Hank! Sarah! And then I'm gonna jump into the water.
Okay. Hank and Sarah, go ahead and roll perception again with advantage this time.
Okie dokie. So the 8 and a 5 is Sarah.
No. It's getting worse as we get
You said
closer.
the water's running kind of fast?
Steadily.
Alright, so Hank got a 23.
So, Sarah, you are still trying somehow to get Obsidian to smell things, but he's just like, what are you doing? Playing? So you're distracted. And Hank, you definitely hear Bame yell out, and then this huge splash sound.
Whoa,
Bombay has
Bombay
just
this time.
realized I didn't ask you which way the river was flowing, and I made a bad assumption. Which way is this river flowing?
The river is flowing. It is flowing to the north.
Oh, good. That's the way I was hoping it was flowing.
Oh, well, in that...
Because hey! I basically want to be looking for where I'm going to get out, right? And I assume you need, an athletics roll, probably, for swimming.
Yup. Give me a swimming roll.
That's a 15.
Okay. I mean, it's decent. It'll keep you not drowning.
I mean, I can hold my breath underwater, so no, I'm definitely not drowning.
True.
I'm
Okay,
just.
if you're wanting to
where's
kind
the
of have it
fastest spot?
go, like you can use the current to pull you to the north and kind of work your way over to the side if you're looking for a way to get out.
Yep.
As you go down, your best bet would be like this area.
That's exactly what I was looking at. I don't know that right now, but that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. As you cross over the turns, you'll see it. Zizel, Bame just jumped in. What are you doing?
I'm looking up rules for running long jump.
Okay. Have fun with that.
You're what?
Oh, and Hank, you heard a shout and a splash. So sorry. I meant to see what you were doing with that knowledge.
So, hearing that, Hank is probably going to start moving the cart forward again, just kind of slowly. So, just kind of a small trot. Moving the cart slowly just to see, if anyone pops out from the trees or whatnot in the general direction he heard Bami's voice.
Okay. So you're inching your way forward. Ziesels randomly pulls out a book from his butt pocket, starts looking at rules. And Bama, you're swimming.
Well, I know what I want to do. I was just trying to figure out, like how far I would go. Because I would know this. I want to run and jump across.
Okay.
But I would know how far I could get it before I did that. So
how far can you jump?
I don't know. I can't find the rule.
Oh. I don't know. What is it? The long jump?
Yeah, like a running long jump.
Let's see. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So what is your strength?
12.
So you can run 10 and jump and leap and get another 2 squares. So I would have you roll athletics, and if you find like like the skinny part right here, it's a little bit over 10 feet. So depending on your roll, you could either make it or botch it. So that's up to you.
So how far would it be from right here to here? If I ran across the log and jumped from the tip of the log.
Oh, from the log? That would be about 10 feet.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay. I'll still need an athletics. But it changes the number.
Athletics? I want to do acrobatics.
It's more of a strength to push yourself off. Although you are logging.
I'm gonna take it.
What?
I rolled it. My total's a 2.
Your total's a 2? Okay.
That was that one, sir.
What is that? Oh, what's in
Hark,
that one?
do I hear a trout chuckle?
All right, Ziesel, please describe to me how you biff your way into this river.
All right, so I take a look at the log. I line it up, and lick my thumb, put it up in the air, get the direction of the wind and everything, and getting ready to go. And I start running, and I get a good run. I'm like 15, 20 feet, so I've got a good momentum going. 5 feet up the log, things are going great. I'm about to jump off the end of the log, and the log rotates and catches my pant leg, and now I'm upside down in the water with my pants like halfway off and connected to the log, and I'm like, ah, hanging upside down on this log.
Amazing. Okay. Let's see, Bame. How?
That was not quiet, right?
That was not quiet. You would definitely notice that he's doing a thing.
Is he in danger, or do I know if he can swim?
Can you swim, Cecil?
I don't know.
Oh my lord! Okay,
I can climb.
I'm going.
He's like, I don't know. I've never tried before.
I'm going to assist him.
So now you're swimming against the stream, the current.
Yeah, I am.
So go ahead and give me an athletics to see if you can fight the current. It's not super strong, but it's still a current.
14.
It's kind of a struggle, but you're able to slowly make headway. It just takes a lot of effort.
Okay. When I get to him, is he like underwater or what's he doing?
So you're dangling upside down, Ziesel. Are you actually underwater in the water?
I don't know how high up the bank was, so I don't know.
That one looks low.
Pretty sure that's low.
I imagine I'm like halfway in the water and halfway out of the water, and like
And
trying to
doing
get my
crunches and
pant
sputtering.
unstuck. Yeah.
As I get closer to the embankment, can I stand in that area?
I went to a different screen. Yeah, that log is basically touching the water. Okay. All right, Bami, what were you asking?
Scratch what I was asking. I wish to help disentangle him from the log.
Okay. Wow. Fun things. I think it's going to be another athletics kind of strength to like keep yourself there, either holding onto the log so you don't float away, or wrenching his pant leg out.
Okay. Can I stabilize the log to make it easier for him to help himself?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So you're kind of holding onto the log. You can like get yourself like along the shore, holding the log, stabilizing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Ziesel, you are working your leg out of the stuff.
That's a 16 strength to get unstuck.
Okay. Splash! You splash into the water by Bobby.
Did you see that? That log came alive and tried to eat me.
Yep.
Hank and Sarah, you are close enough that you do hear splashing and voices to your left.
So Hank is gonna go. Sorry about that. So Hank is gonna go ahead and call out again. Bombe, Ziesel, where y'all at?
Sarah will get on to Obsidian and go in the way of the voices.
Okay. You guys answer back. You can hear them now.
Yeah, I'll just.
Help! We're under attack!
No! Ziezel's just clumsy today.
Sarah, as you come up to the lake, the water, the river, you see them playing in the water.
What is happening here? I thought you guys were in danger. Our wheel was broken. There
We're
was
not-
dirt messed up.
We're out of danger right now, I think.
Sarah is going to glare at Ziesel. Just cuz.
Obviously, it was.
I point at Bombe. She did it.
I didn't want to fall in the hole. How broken is the cart? And I'm gonna, like, if he's on the shore and not dying, I'm gonna, like, start swimming across again.
Okay. Well, he's in the water next to you.
So,
No.
so Hank is gonna tie up the cart to a nearby tree to go see what's going on.
Okay.
What'd y'all go and do now?
Fell in a sinkhole.
They lied
and
about what happened to
talked
them.
Manticores. I say as I splash off this direction.
Yep, you guys are kind of looking down at the river because you're up on this ledge. And Ziesel, unless you're doing something to keep yourself in that spot, you'll also kind of move down with the current.
I will try to work my way across.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics to see how well you're able to swim this stream.
I'm gonna take to the water like a salamander to water. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, very nice. So yeah, you you almost surpass Bame as you get up to this bank and are able to just walk onto the shore.
Well, I'm taking the easy route. I assume I can just easily get up over here, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, trudge back that way. Okay.
Yeah, once you get to that spot, you can definitely get out. Awesome. You guys found your companions.
We sure did.
Now you said something about a manticore?
Manticores. Like
There's a.
24 of them.
No, I thought it was 7. Anyway, there's a really big cavern system under here. We should try not to fall back into that. It's kind of scary down there.
Apparently, there's a world famous
Are
treasure
they gonna
here.
come after us?
No, I don't think so. They let us out
You guys,
after asking us
Ziesel didn't
stupid
make
questions.
them mad.
I mean, Ziesel kind of started to, but we were allowed to leave.
If I was trying to starting to make them mad, would they have given me a ring? Said
A
something
ring?
about
Do I hear wedding bells?
No, something about one ring to rule the dead. One ring to walk with the dead, sleep with the dead. Something with the dead.
Probably join the dead.
Oh, sleep like
Diesel.
the dead.
I don't know if I like any of those when it comes to you.
Let's kick him off the island.
It just already sounds like bad luck, and plenty of it.
Well, they said there was more treasures if you wanted to go back.
I do not want to go back.
No. I have no yearning for treasure.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. So you find your party members, and the path that you were taking to get to the next town is this kind of. It's almost like it's only a trail because it's been used so much type thing. But yeah, this like dirt path going to the north is the one you were traversing before you took your rest and you had the adventure in the Manticores.
Can you better describe this trail that we blazed?
Like what? It is dirt, and there are trees and woods.
I don't know. I just wanted to say the trail we blazed.
Oh, okay. Now, surprisingly, the amount of noise that you were making hasn't really seemed to alert any malicious thing to your area at the moment. But the thought kind of occurs to Bame as you're walking, and it's like, huh, well, nothing's popped up and eaten us yet, so that's cool. And you are on.
I mean, is this a well-traveled path or not?
Yeah, like there's a path because people have walked it, not that the path was made.
Oh, okay. Okay, so still be on the lookout for creatures. Got it.
Sure. There we go. Okay. So you know the town that you're going to is called Creeping Vale. And it's nestled between two mountains. There are red maple trees along the path. And so as you get closer and closer to the town, you see that, the trees get a little denser and more red type thing. Right in. Maps and stuff. Wait. Oh, I did pull you. Okay. So you'll find yourself to the south of this town. There you are.
Wait, we gotta cross the river again?
Well, it like winds.
We were already on that side of the river.
Well, you had crossed it to join your friends.
So what you're saying is they should have crossed it to join us.
I mean, I guess, but
I don't. There's a
Well,
bridge.
If you could have found a good way to get the cart across.
Yeah, you could have forded the cart.
And the horse or ox, whatever was pulling it, and that's without it getting swept downstream.
Yeah, haven't you ever heard of the settlers that did that?
Settlers?
The ones that didn't make it.
Yeah. Just keep walking, and I'm gonna like start tromping towards the bridge.
Awesome. So yes,
You want to get
find
paid, don't you?
your way to this bridge. There is a wooden archway across the bridge, and there's a banner that reads Annual Joy Festival. That's kind of painted not super neatly, but it's like a bunch of different colors, like it's supposed to look festive, and it kind of just turned into like this mess of like, there's like a handprint and a smiley face, and then it's like, yeah. They had fun with it. And there are lanterns and things, and as you cross over the bridge, you see that there is like a lively, bustling market of things, like stalls, people selling some stuff, people walking around. Everyone's just kind of in a good mood. And this seems to be a town of like goblins. You see a few hobgoblins. Kind of odd sort, just like you guys. The kind of like the offshoot of.
Wait, and this is the town that we're looking for?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know we were dealing with goblins. That's fun, though.
Oh, you're right. It's one of those kind of festivals.
So you cross
I'm surprised this isn't your favorite thing.
Like, don't you like festivals? Stay away from everyone's pockets, you hear me?
Oh, I forgot.
Don't want you
there'd be
coming
pockets.
causing no trouble around here.
We're
Doggone
here.
it. One of these days I'm going to
We
learn to
are
shut my
here.
own yap. You stay close.
I'm gonna turn around, like wheel around, and go right up in Zezel's face and point my finger at his nose. I'm gonna be like, "We are here to get paid, and you owe me my no." And he just walks past me, doesn't he? Yes, he does.
20 acrobatics to start running across the bridge and kind of disappear into the crowd.
You owe me money, you little amphibian!
Yep. As Bame shouts this at you, you're retreating back. All right, you cross into the bridge, opens up into a town square. Like you can't get off the bridge without walking into the town square type thing. And there's a bunch of different stalls. There's someone right off to the left selling different plants, and then we've got a cheese and bread stall right next to a tea and wine. And there's a bakery type thing with chocolates, and it's just a bunch of cool stuff around. And there's someone in the center on this stage that is playing the lute.
Hank, who are we looking for to drop these goods off?
Good question.
So you guys would remember. You're looking for a person. No, I can't remember. I think his name is...
We're looking for what's their face, who did that one thing that one time and promised they'd pay us for bringing this stuff.
Yes. A Mucklore.
I'm looking for wealthy merchants.
Of course. Did you all get across the bridge? And now you're looking at the stuff?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, just checking. Making sure we're in the same spot. So as you guys kind of walk over and begin to look around and be like, oh, okay, there's shops here and things. Let's see. Yeah. The lady that is selling the baked goods, like with the chocolates and stuff, looks over and she's like, "A joyous joy festival, fair adventurers! How nice to see fresh faces in these parts, and on this holiday weekend, no less. My name is Alana Lair. Can I interest you in the wares for the journeys that lie ahead? Perhaps a lick of gossip?"
Well, it's right. Kindly nice to meet you too. So what be going on right here? What holiday is this?
Oh, this is the annual Joy Festival. This is the festival where we spread joy around and celebrate our friends and give treasures and mail to everyone to show them how much we appreciate them.
Oh, you don't say. Well, ain't that nice? Well, and Hank is going to kind of reach into his pocket and give a regular healing potion to Bombe and a regular healing potion to Sarah. Is like, well, I appreciate your two's friendship.
Well, thanks, Hank. I don't think I have anything on me.
Oh, how marvelous!
Oh, it's
you know,
all right.
if you're
Your
looking
thanks
for
is
things,
good enough.
I've got some sweets and baked goods here that are just what you need.
Do y'all have any shops where I can get some herbs to make more healing potions?
Oh, well, if you're looking for herbs, you can check out right next door to me. There's plants and things. I don't know. She might have some herbs. If you're looking for just potions, there's potions right here to my left.
Well, thank you kindly. I'll make sure to come back and see you again. I'm going to take a look at this here herbal shop, or this person selling plants.
I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My name's Hank, a physician by nature. So if anyone here is in need of a physician, or rather a doctor, I'd be the one to, talk to. Or I can also work with other doctors as well.
Oh, it'll be nice to have a doctor for a while. Well, enjoy.
Thank you.
While they're having that interaction, do I find any wealthy looking merchants?
Let's see. Give me an investigation.
That's a 21.
Okay. So, like, wealthy merchants, like the ones who are selling stuff at the stalls?
Well, just people, not necessarily behind the stalls, I guess, more wealthy looking people that are purchasing things.
Okay. I mean, so no one looks like, oh, that person, has like a ton of money. But no one looks like, they sleep in
Squalor.
yeah. So, they all just seem comfortable and trading coppers for some candies and things like that. It's mostly coppers that you see getting traded to purchase things.
Well, that's a little depressing.
The richest would probably be the armory, because there is someone selling, tools and things like that. So those are a little bit more pricey, but
Yeah, I wasn't gonna risk trying to go behind the stalls.
Gotcha.
All right.
Imagine trying to rob an armory. That's
Right?
like trying to rob a gun store.
Exactly. It's like idiot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll come back, kind of like depressed looking on my face. I guess I'll take one of those sweets.
Oh, marvelous! Do you want a chocolate egg? Oh, maybe some of this boysenberry pie?
Wait, actually, pie? You have pie?
Well, of course!
I like pie. And a chocolate egg.
Marvelous.
I want some pie.
Well, a hearty slice of pie and a chocolate egg will run you 3 copper.
Is it 10 copper to 1 silver?
Yes.
Okay. I would like a slice of pie eat 4 slices of pie and that chocolate egg.
Oh, marvelous.
I will buy this. So, 3 copper for so how much would that be, like 6?
So that'll be, how you said 4, so 2 for, it's 2 for the pie.
Okay.
So that's 8 for the 4 slices of the pie, and 1 for the egg.
Okay. I will hand her a piece of silver, and I will tell her to keep the change.
All right. She'll kind of give you a wink and be like, thank you kindly.
And then I'm gonna look around at everybody, and I'm gonna say, all right, who wants to eat some tea and pie, and then we'll do our delivery.
That sounds yummy.
I'd like some pie.
That sounds good to me.
I want to find like a nice little spot that we can like sit down and eat our pie, and I'm gonna ask my flask, my never-ending flask thingy, to make some sweetened green tea to go with the pie.
Oh, nice. There is a very nice area over by the fountain that has some benches that you can sit on and watch the fountain.
Let's do that. That sounds nice.
It is delicious pie. Like, it's almost like, the berries were picked this morning and then baked. So.
Can I roll something to inspect my pie before I eat it?
Sure.
I'm still a little... this town seems way less sus, though, so...
Yeah, you can look at...
Sarah...
That's a 19 investigation. Does this pie look suspicious?
Does not look like a suspicious pie.
Fantastic.
No, but it looks aggressive.
What would Sarah like to do?
Sarah's going to take a couple bites of her pie and a couple of sips of her tea and then give it to Obsidian so he has something to eat as well. We share food.
Okay. You guys enjoy some pie. As you guys are eating, you're just watching the people going about. Everyone seems to be joyous, super excited about the festivities. Go ahead and roll a perception if you're like people watching.
Only a 10.
I had something, but I don't know if it would be considered metagaming. So I'm gonna ask, and if you say yes,
man.
I will not do it.
Okay.
I want to look.
Hank got a nat 1.
Okay.
At this for things that may look like they were intentionally hidden,
Things that were intentionally hidden?
like Easter eggs.
Oh. Okay. You can roll investigation.
It's a 9.
So this pie is super delicious, and though you're, looking at the people and just enjoying this beautiful spring day next to the sounds of the river behind you, nothing seems weird. You're just kind of enjoying it. Not that there is anything to see, but you don't pick up on anything else besides just everyone is enjoying themselves and having a good festival.
I think everybody here is a little too happy for being so broke. I say to the group.
Do you think there's something in the tea, in the pie juice?
They give him weird tea once, and they don't trust anything ever again.
No, I just think
No.
they're weird.
I mean, is it also because you like to steal from people? She says quietly.
I was taught it's not nice to lie, so I'm just not going to answer that.
Do you say this, or was that in your head and you just don't answer?
No, I'm gonna say that.
You're gonna say it.
Oh
okay.
my god.
I thought we were closer than that, but whatever.
As the town guard nearby goes, say what?
Say what now?
Can I wander over to the armorer and check out his stand and see where's he's cuddling?
You sure can. He has basically what you see there. There's some shields and some like mallets and like axes. He does seem to have weaponry, like there's some swords and whatever those things are called. Halberd, axe thingies. Yeah.
Oh, halberds? Yeah.
He does have like a suit of plate armor off to the side. There's some bows, some cool looking daggers in the back. Crossbow, a scythe.
Does he have like a hand crossbow?
Doesn't have a hand crossbow, no.
Can I see one of your daggers, sir?
Oh, for sure, for sure. What you looking for? Are you looking for pointy? Are you looking for pointy and gonna mess you up a little bit? Or is it just like clean cut? What do you want?
I'd prefer something that slices. I've found that a little too often the point hits a bone and just kind of glances off and doesn't work so well. So I'd rather slice through.
Exactly what you're talking about. And he'll pull out this beautiful dagger that looks exceptionally made. The handle is wound with like a leather, and he holds it out to you. Here, try the hilt. See how it feels. And as you grasp it, the leather it's kind of like a memory foam. Like as you squeeze it, it conforms to your hands. It feels very light and dexterous.
Oh, this feels nice.
Right? Handcrafted of the finest materials, of course.
I'm assuming you're asking a pretty penny for it.
It did take a while and such fine materials. This'll run you about 30 gold.
I will cough up some of my pie. Well, I will hand it back to him delicately.
Thank you much. Didn't it just feel like a hug in your hands?
That it did. Well, I can't currently afford that unless you take trades. In which case, I doubt you would be interested in any of this substandard equipment I'm currently outfitted with.
Well, what do you got?
I got 2 candy canes and some random toys and a cursed sword,
He kind of just wait, candy
and a
cane?
long sword.
Sorry, backtrack. Cursed sword?
Yeah. I don't know what would happen if I tried to give it to you.
I mean, if you could actually take it away from my area, that'd be marvelous.
What about a long sword?
In good condition.
Sure, I got it from a lake.
From a lake?
That's what it says. Long sword from lake.
Wait, what?
No,
Ziesel,
wait.
What?
The longsword from the lake melted, did it not? This is the one we used to stab the Ice Queen, yes?
Yeah, wasn't that a special one that disappeared?
Oh, I in that case, then I lied. I don't have a long sword from a lake.
I was like, what? Also, okay. You're just like, I feel like you're emptying your pockets. You're like, oh, there's some lint.
I kind of am.
I have 2 copper, a random piece of chewing gum.
Like, and he's just gonna kind of like look at you a little bit, like, you know, you're making a joke, like he's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and just be like, well, you know, I'll be here all weekend, so if you happen to come into some money, or if you're looking for something a little less intricate, I do have some more affordable, but of course, not quite as marvelous as this one.
All right, so hear me out. All right, this is what I see me doing. I'm unloading like my bag onto the counter.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You are not.
And then as I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll try to come back later this weekend, and then I start cleaning it up, and I'm going to attempt to sleight of hand the little hammer that's right there, right next to the axe.
All right, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
But what were the rest of us doing? Can we have been turning in our cart for money?
What were the rest of you doing?
That's a 26.
Oh,
Well,
Nike.
Unfortunately, Hank was over at the herbs and whatnot.
That's right. We'll have to do that next. Yeah, so you swipe the hammer, and he doesn't seem to notice at the moment.
Well, I will see you later this weekend. Thank you.
Of course, yes. Nice to meet you. Please enjoy yourselves.
Oh, and what was your name again?
Oh, of course. My name is a name. Call me Victor.
Hammer from a name Victor. Got it.
I was supposed to think of names along with other stuff? Come on, guys. What is this?
That's okay, we did it for you. His name is now Unnamed Victor.
I love it.
Exactly. Most people pronounce his first name incredibly incorrectly. They try to say Aname, and they're like, no. No, it's a name. It's a name!
Amazing.
I just did that. I went Aname. I'm not even kidding.
Yup. Okay, Hank, you are at the herbalist shop. Quick chat, give me the name of this
Well,
herbalist.
out of there.
'Cause we're gonna ask for it. That's literally, I did everything except for think of names. It's great. Alright. So she will welcome you. Hello! Welcome!
Well, thank you kindly. Name's Hank.
Well, hi, Hank. Chat hasn't given me a name yet.
Alrighty, chat. So, anyways, do y'all have any healing herbs around here?
TBD.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Healing herbs. I mean, I deal mostly in like flowers and strawberries. I've got some basil back here. I know there's some fair amounts of healers that can mix some of these to like turn it and then infuse it and do. I don't really understand all that, but they grind it, whatever, and then it kind of becomes this magical substance. So I don't know if you know how to do any of that with this, but we do have a potion master down the way, but.
Well, as it happens, I actually do know how to grind it all up and turn it into a healing potion.
Oh, marvelous! All right, well here I've got, like I said, I've got some basil, strawberries, flour. Yeah, what you looking for?
Okay, so out of character right now, how they have you make a healing potion in 5e is really vague. You just need, like healing spell abilities, a knowledge of how to create the potion, and 50 gold piece worth of materials for just, I think it's for a couple potions, 2 days worth of uninterrupted crafting time, and have to be at least level 3. So I guess just for the sake of simplicity, Hank will name off a couple of flowers and a few things here and there so that it can become a healing potion.
Awesome. You'll also get this, I think this weird plant right here is one of those, like, bird of paradise things. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So, yeah.
Nice.
Cool. So, she'll give you some clippings and bundle it all up. Marvelous. Well, enjoy that. That'll be 5 copper for the lot.
Alrighty, sold.
Marvelous. Well, do enjoy the annual Joy Festival. Make sure that you strengthen those friendships and give those grams to your friends to keep it going.
Well, thank you kindly. Here's an extra copper as a thank you. I'm going to head over to your all's armory. Y'all have a good day.
Of course. Do enjoy a name. He's marvelous.
A name. Well, that's a mite peculiar, but you know what? It has a nice ring to it. See you later, chat.
I love and hate you guys. All right.
Well, Hank will head over to the armory, so.
Cool. Sarah and Bame, what have you been up to?
Sarah and Obsidian have just been wandering around, not really going to any of the stalls, just, I guess, peek in and see what they have, and then go to the next one and see what they have, just kind of perusing.
You're at the Renfest.
Like it was a strip mall or something.
Okay. Window shopping. Got it. And Bame.
Do they have any, like, arm wrestling contests? Or, like, eating contests? Or, like, feats of strength contests?
Right now it seems to be, like, shopping market time. But, like, if you were to ask around, they'll tell you that they usually have, just fun, like this sort, like, pie eating contests, and you could probably convince a name to do some sort of arm wrestling if he's in a good mood and if he's had enough boysenberry pie. Sometimes he's, gets a little ruckus.
Okay, Bame kind of, you know what? She just kind of wants to rest by the cart. There's not really a whole lot that interests her, and she wants to make sure the shipment gets delivered, but, like, kind of wants Hank to come back so that he can take care of the money.
Okay. Do you guys know where you're taking the cart?
I cannot remember. Nope, it's been too long.
You have a name, and you have a town, which you're currently in.
I mean, I guess I could ask
name was
some of
the
the
blacksmith.
You have the name of the person you're delivering it to. And you're supposed to be in Creeping Vale, which you're in.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if we have I guess maybe the lady that we bought pies from. I'll walk up to her and I'll ask if she knows someone named Mucklor.
Okay. As you say his name, roll me a perception check.
Oh crap.
I thought those were shoes.
11.
So you say his name, and she's like, Muglor! Yeah, of course. He's the postman that delivers the grams across the swamp. What about him?
Well, is he here? I've got a delivery for him.
Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, he's probably out on a run at the moment. You could talk to, our the post officer. Is that what they call them? Postal workers.
Postmaster.
The person who runs our post office. Yeah, Yuktakili. Because he works very closely with Mucklor. But I haven't seen him.
Okay, can you point me... Who else should I ask?
Oh, yeah, it's our postmaster. So if you want to go to the post office, it is just keep following this stone road right here. It'll kind of veer off to the east, to the west a little bit, and it'll take you. Now, don't be startled, but it'll take you down a slope and into this cave, and that's where our post office is.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like... Have we been... Is this a hand cart?
There's an ox that's pulling it.
I'm going to find Hank with this information.
Okay. Hank was currently on his way over to the weapon master.
I'll stay with the cart.
Let's just keep going, and I'm gonna keep going with the cart.
All right, Hank, are you looking for anything in particular at this? Or are you just looking to look?
Well, a couple of adventures ago, Hank's staff splintered and shattered, so he is going to ask this armor if he has any staff-like weapons.
He's going to kind of look at his inventory and be like, well, the closest staff-like thing would be this, is it a halberd? Am I saying that right?
Halberd.
Halberd.
It's
Halberd?
B-E-R-D, right?
Yeah. I deal mostly in the pointy, stabby things, not the bludgeon things.
Fair enough. Just thought I'd look. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
And, Hank will probably just start kind of walking off to take a look at what's around.
Okay. Bama, you've taken the cart across to the path north. Is that what you said you were doing?
No, I want to try to find Hank.
Oh, okay. You said something like you kept going with the cart or something. Okay.
Yeah, she
I didn't leave
wanna
it with
leave
Zizel,
me
is what
with
I'm
the
saying.
cart. She wanted
Oh.
to take the cart over towards Hank.
Okay. Yep. As you are bringing the cart into the town square, they don't seem like super put off by it, but if you tend to linger, it's like, you can pass through, But they're like, excuse me, you're in my way. But they're still trying to be like jovial about it.
Can I?
And then Hank, you do see that she's kind of like bringing the cart over in your direction.
I guess, can I go ahead and like? Yeah, I'll just keep moving. I'll just try to keep moving so that it looks like I'm not just gonna stop and stall.
Okay.
Hank will kind of do a quick little jog over to where Bommy is. So, what goes on now?
Well, if we want to deliver this, we're going to the post office, which is apparently down and around the path in a cave, and I point towards the rocky path.
All right. Should we collect Sarah real quick and be on our way? And then come back to the festivities?
Yeah, we should get this done, I think.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I agree.
Sarah, before you guys pick Sarah up, she's gonna buy a whole pie.
Oh, dang.
Marvelous. So that'll be 10 copper, 1 silver.
Okay. She will fling it like ching at her name.
Well, not necessarily fling it, kind of like flip it.
Yeah, do the like, yeah.
You fling it,
Gotcha.
you might kill somebody.
You just chuck a
Like
silver piece at her.
Like, here's for you!
You got a pie!
The finisher kills her with a silver coin, and now she has all the pie.
Right? That's how you work.
Well, first off, wrong name.
Sarah, your Winnowill is starting to show.
Which she will always show. It doesn't matter who I play.
Oh, we love Winnie. All right. So you get your pie. You guys are on your way. You do pass what looks to be like a small little farm that's going. There are fruit trees, lemon and orange trees off to the left. As you get more into the town, you glance to the left and you see what looks to be kind of like a, almost like a swimming hole. Like there's just a pond that they have built like a scaffolding type thing that they can jump off into in this lake of crystal blue water. But the path you're taking is to the east, and it just kind of leads out of town a little bit. And as you follow...
Why is their post office out of town?
Maybe they ain't a lot of things to check on.
What happens if they get one of those dangerous deliveries?
Dangerous.
You know, the kind that kind of go poof and destroy things? Better to have those kind of deliveries start out of town.
Well, if the town has that kind of enemies, they have some real issues, and they have a lot to be happy about.
Arsenic and old lace.
That's a funny movie. Like, whatever. Okay. So... Here we go. So you follow this path and you find yourself in a cave that is lit by mushrooms, and there is a pool of water towards the back, and it is full. Where'd my thing go? Yeah. There are like tables and carts that are full of like outgoing and ingoing mail, and there are stacks of scrolls and like a mail sorting area, and it looks to be like a little chill out place in the corner there, and a really cool like book reading twirly thingy as you guys just like take all this in and glance around. So out of the pond comes a pale green Aboleth? He rises out of the lake, and their 3 eyes peers down at you with curiosity. And they're holding a soggy letter in a tentacle. And they say, I'd heard rumors that new adventurers were in town. Word spreads quickly here, you see. My name is Yukta. This fine establishment is the post office through which all manner of packages and letters are sent to settlements beyond the Tarbloom. It's also a fantastic place to learn all manner of secrets, if you've got the deft hands to reseal the letters you open. But I digress. To whom do I owe my respects?
I want this job. I'll help.
No, he won't. We got a delivery for you.
Ah, well, you've come to the right place.
No, seriously, do you need help? I would gladly help earn secrets.
Earn secrets.
He does not want to help, trust me.
I mean, I've already got 3 postal workers and not really any openings at the moment.
I can help with that too.
Hank is just going to put a hand on Zizel's shoulder and kind of squeeze it just a little bit, and he's like, "I told you not to start no trouble now.
Slap a few.
Do I need to take us out of the cave, young man? We'll let the others do the business
I have
around
a question. Wait, I need to interrupt this roleplay for a moment. Out of character, I desperately need to know your guys' respective ages.
Like how old is Hank and Zizel and them?
Zizel's 35.
Hank is 137.
Oh, never mind. This is completely fine.
Why?
Well, because they're different races, so I had a moment where I was like, is Zizel actually much older than Hank?
Oh, gotcha.
But no.
This is great.
Seriously, what could go wrong earning a couple new secrets?
That's what I always say.
A lot can go wrong when this little imp is doing anything.
You're an imp.
He's an imp in salamander clothing.
So what was this delivery you said you had?
We're delivering this cart.
I'll let Bombe handle this part.
Shoes.
We're looking for Mucklore.
I said, we're looking for shoes.
Shoes?
No, he got the name wrong. We're looking for Mucklore.
Well, actually, I'm looking for Mucklore. What have you known about Mucklore? Have you heard about the trouble yet?
What? No. Nope, I just point over my shoulder and they say, somebody told us to bring this to him.
Oh, absolutely. What do you know about the trouble?
Well, he appears to have gotten into some lick of trouble. He's never really late in delivering mail to our Tarbloom friends, but, well, except for that one time he got lost in the Feywild. Anyway, never mind that last bit. Well, I suspect bandits are the root of Mucklore's disappearance. And they're not very keen on Creeping Vale. It would be really wonderful if you could just track him down and see that those grams are delivered before the Joy Festival ends. Also, did you know that there's a mole on his left buttocks? Oh, don't ask how I know that. Anyway, if you want to, it's really important that those grams get delivered before the festival ends.
What is that word that the what get delivered?
The grams. Like the kind of like candy grams. We put candy in them and send them over and...
Thank you. I literally just couldn't...
Where exactly are they going?
Oh, well, there's a whole, whole list of people. Mucklor has a list, and he's actually he's our he's our post deliver, that word that delivers things, and he knows how to traverse the swamp, and he's really the only one that does that. So well, I think he just really needs to be found.
So it'd be best if we found him, because we don't know who or what we're delivering to, or in what quantities.
Yeah, and he's got the grams with him, and things. Yeah, I'm getting a little worried about him. Like, he's never been late. Yeah, except for that one time he got lost. We're not gonna talk about that, though.
Can I do an insight check? I want to know if I feel like it's safe to leave the cart here with him, with
Sure.
the postmaster. Oh, it's a 24.
Oh yeah. So safe as in it will definitely be watched over. Nothing, stolen or taken or anything like that.
But he might look through it.
He'll probably look through it.
I don't care. It's not my stuff. As long as he doesn't take
That's
anything.
fair. Yeah.
And if this mucklock, I almost said mukbang. Why am I like this?
Muckler.
If this Mucklore guy is like doing something illegal, it's probably better that we know about it anyway. So yeah, sure, the postmaster can look through his stuff.
Well, great. Of course, your stuff will be safe here. You just follow the main road out of Creeping Vale. It isn't really maintained, so you'll find it quickly turns to muck. But if you keep north and a little west through the Tarbloom, you're certain to find evidence of where Mucklore got to, or at least his body. Terrible shame if he were dead, though, on account of that debt he still owes. Speaking of which, can I interest you in a uniform?
What?
And he'll hold up kind of like a postal worker dress with matching red flat caps and khaki jackets with gold buttons.
I thought you said you weren't hiring.
Well, I mean, official post business. Yeah.
I'll take the uniform and put it on.
I was about to say, I don't think you have anything my size there.
Oh, it comes in all sizes, and they'll kind of hold the one that he has at the moment and shake it a bit, and as he shakes it, it gets larger.
I'll take just the hat.
Will it fit around my wings?
Oh, we can cut little slits if you want.
That's fantastic. Can we give my cat a hat?
Oh, he'll look great in a hat. Hi, kitty. Gooch, 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 gooch. He'll kind of reach a tentacle
He
over
doesn't
to...
like that. Don't do that.
Ah, noted.
Anyways, Hank will go ahead and, we'll grab a uniform.
Okay. So you guys don your now post uniforms and follow his directions out of Creeping Vale. Yes.
Before we leave, I want to kind of whisper to him, do you trade secrets?
Interesting concepts. What would I trade him for?
Other secrets?
And he's not whispering back, he's just talking. Secrets for secrets. Well, that does sound interesting. I'll think on it. If you survive and come back, I'll think on it.
Okay.
Did Hank overhear this at all?
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Well, you heard what the words, what he was saying. But Ziesel was whispering, but
Ziesel, you get your keister over here right now, boy.
I'll run and catch up.
Okay. So as you leave the colorful town of Creeping Vale, the red maple trees quickly turn to dreary willows, and the cheerful sounds of banter turn to gurgling muck as you enter the Tarbloom swamp. The stone road that you were on is kind of easy to follow for about the first mile, and then it gets lost under mud and bramble. So as you guys are entering this swamp, we are going to take a human break and then come back and find out what is in this swamp. What could go wrong?
Sweet.
All right. So thanks, chat. We will be back in a moment. My players, I'm going to keep your mics on, so if you want to hard mute yourselves, you can. Otherwise, I'll leave it open so that you can talk to chat. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
I can't believe I got someone else to call him Shoes.
I have returned. I forgot to actually look at what time it was when we took break, so I actually have no idea how long it's been. So, that's fun.
Oops.
But I found some delicious cream.
Yum. So we're in a swamp.
We are in the swamp.
We've lost the path.
Mm-hmm.
Got an igloo?
What?
What?
Hank and Sarah are back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So I think we're all back. All right. So we'll just pick up right there. Yep, you're in the swamp. Path has disappeared. And you're going to continue in a northwestern direction as per his directions. And you're going to need to do a survival check. This is going to be a group check. So we'll all roll and we'll see what happens.
15.
5.
That's a 7 for Sarah. And a nat 20 for Obsidian.
Wow. Funny. 21 for Hank.
What a waste.
Okay. I'll let Obsidian help because I take pity. Okay. So Obsidian's kind of like, oh, this looks like a path. And he seems to have caught like the scent of something. And he leads you to this area, and as you traverse, he takes you through like knee-high waters. Sarah's, you're gonna have to ride him / fly a little bit up and down mounds of rotting trees and through tangled vines. You eventually come to flat ground where Obsidian shows you there is a burnt out campfire and a tipped over cooking pot and a broken stool.
Does it look
How old
aggressive?
is the... No! How old is the
The stool
campfire?
springs to life. You may make an investigation check, though.
Does it look aggressive?
Whatever
I
it
laugh,
is.
he laughs, we all laugh, the stool
The
laughs.
stool laughs.
Investigation is nat 20.
Nice. So, you can tell that there's been like a sign of a struggle, but there's no blood. And there are 3 sets of boot prints that lead into and out of the camp from the east. The campfire itself looks like it wasn't doused. It burned itself out.
Right, it burned
The
down.
coals are still warm, but there's no embers left.
Oh, so this... Okay. Yeah, well, but if it left itself to burn for a while, and it could... Yeah, okay. Also, I'm very suddenly realizing, did we ask the postmaster to describe Mucklore for us?
You did not.
He has a mole on his butt.
Oh yeah, he did
not-
say that.
That's
Just have to look at the butts of
for
everyone.
tracking
Have all the distinguishing
purposes.
features.
I assume it's wrapped in leather with fur.
He's not hiking, he's not shoes for the last time. Let's Let's follow the footprints. I'm going to point them out to everybody.
Yeah, so definitely with that nat 20. You can see that they're leading east, and you can easily follow them.
He's not shoes as we follow shoe prints. Blah, blah, blah.
That's evil.
You actually say that.
I muttered under my breath.
I love this. Alright, after about 10 minutes of tracking these tracks that are definitely boot shoe prints, but you're not looking for shoes. You come to what looks to be a camp. And sitting around a campfire are 3 humans, cheerily drinking from water skins. Their boots are off and drying near the fire. A couple of tents stand behind them, and an unconscious bugbear in a red uniform sits against a tree, tied to it by a rope.
Oh, hell no.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and says that's who we're looking for.
Yeah, can I shoot them? Can Mommy just
sure.
start with violence?
You can always start with
We
violence.
need to see their butt first.
I don't know how to respond to that. Also, did you yell that?
This is not a prostate exam. There ain't none of that here.
But we don't know what he looks like except for the mole on his butt.
We are not
Look,
being
the
quiet.
uniform says
Not being
plenty.
quiet at all.
I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Excuse
I assume they're starting to stand up.
Hey,
and,
wait. Maybe we can talk to him. As a doctor, I'm adverse to this kind of action.
I'm going to. Have they seen us, or were they far enough away that they just know us by our voices?
Okay, so they rolled really poor perception. So they seem to not really be aware of you guys.
Are they drunk?
Probably.
We're discussing their fate over there. All right, fine. I'm gonna look at Hank and I'm be like, all right, I'll watch your 6 while you do that, and I'm going to try to sneak to a vantage point behind a bush a little closer. Not too close, because I need space to shoot a longbow. And basically hold an arrow ready in case they try to attack Hank, and if they do, I want to shoot him in the face.
I'm also going to try to stealth around the back behind them.
Okay, go ahead and roll me some stealth.
So,
And then go ahead and pull your characters out. We're gonna use this background swamp.
It's a 15 stealth.
Perfect.
You know, I guess we could have, like, waited till dark and, like, taken him quietly and not murdered these people, but...
Too late now! How many did I say? 3?
Yeah.
Wow. Da-ba-da. Hold. Like that. And then we've got a bugbear somewhere, which I'll find in a second. Okay, so I've heard some different ideas. So what is your official decision on what you're actually doing?
I'm gonna let Hank talk to him, but I'm gonna hide.
well, Hank
my
is
arrow.
going to at least try and walk up to him and negotiate.
Okay. And then, Mama, you said you had your crossbow ready to help.
Longbow.
Longbow. Okay. Got it.
So I need to be, away. I want to be a little bit away from the group, I guess. In some undergrowth. Not too close that I'm at disadvantage for shooting the thing.
Okay. And you said are you gonna stealth then?
Yes.
Gonna
need
hide?
To, yes.
Okay, so then roll stealth.
It's only an 11.
And I
But Hank's approaching them, so maybe they're distracted?
Perhaps.
I was gonna.
Yes.
Sarah is going to hold an action with her short bow, so she's probably gonna stealth as well.
Okay.
I'm
That is a
sneaking around in
26
the
of stealth.
bushes.
The unfortunate thing is, Hank doing this alone means he's more likely to get attacked.
Hank is okay with that for right now.
Okay. So, you guys walk up, you have this, like, kind of loud argument, they don't seem to notice, and then all of you disappear except for Hank. Let's take it away, Hank.
All right. Hank is going to kind of just walk up over to them. Excuse me, folks.
Whoa!
Don't mean to alarm you
who
now.
Are you? And they
but-
just kind of, like, grab their weapons for a second and leap up like they had no idea you were there. Who are you?
Now, let's not get testy. I believe you have our bugbear over there. If you don't mind, I will take him back to the village. We forget we ever saw you. You go your way, we go our way, and we all live happy ever after. How about that?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not until the festival's over. You can have him after the
And
festival.
why is that? Why is it so important that you have him for the festival?
Well, so that he doesn't deliver his grams, of course.
Is it really that important for him not to deliver some candy or some food? Whatever
Well-
it is?
Well, yeah. Doesn't deliver the candy, then people who don't get the candy get mad, and then the town's not protected anymore, and then we can get him for. And then the one who was talking gets elbowed by another one. Shh! Doesn't need to know all our plans, man. Why don't you just tell him that we also got the? Shh! God, come on! Don't tell him everything. You know, sir, maybe you should just be
Hello,
on your
Mary
way.
You know, I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, I really need that bugbear over there. And Hank is going to start pulling out his wolf mask from inside his coat. Now, I really don't want to have to put this on, fellas. Because if I put this mask on, it means I'm going to have to kill you. And I don't want to do that. I'm a doctor, I love people, and I love life. So I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, don't make me stop yours.
That's awesome.
When
they-
he says that, can I sneak out of the bush and stab this guy right here
You sure can.
in the heart?
Can I shoot one in the knee?
Oh my gosh, I love you. Hold on. Where's my freaking paper? Guys are doing things. There's my paper. Sorry.
Then maybe he can be a town
Well.
guard. Because he can't adventure anymore since he took an arrow to the knee.
Love this. All right. So as you do that, and they're just like, the one in the center just continues to raise their weapon and starts to just say, I don't think so. Go ahead.
That's the
and
one I want to shoot in the knee.
Bombay and Aziz will take your attacks, and then I need everyone to roll initiative. After I grab the turn tracker. That's not the button for that.
15 to hit.
So slightly. There's
Oh,
different order.
sorry, that was wrong. That should have been a 21 to hit because I'd have had advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay, so. Where's the. Oh, there it is. Where the hell's the armor gone? Alright. Yes, 21 definitely hits.
Does a 16 hit?
And you're hitting the one in the center.
Yeah.
Actually, 16 just hit.
Yay! It's 13 points of piercing damage.
Hits. And what was yours? Cecil?
Just 1 second. Since it's also a crit, so I will get double damage.
Oh, I forgot about your feet.
Badassery. Okay.
Never let our rogue strike first.
All right, so let's see. 18 plus 21 plus 2, that's 41 plus 7 is 48 damage to this guy.
I'm sorry, you did what now?
48 damage is I come out of the bush and stab him in the heart.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Okay. Sorry, I was so shocked I didn't roll initiative. Ion Dex. Yeah. That's not a number, that's a thing. Okay. 18, not 183. Okay.
What is it that gives you that again, Cecil?
It's my class assassinate, or class assassin. Starting at 3rd level, you are at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a crit.
It's pretty badass. Okay. So,
Yep. What sucks, I haven't been able to use it for Neculi yet.
You hit the captain in the knee, and she kind of like crumples a bit and goes, "Urgh!" And then as Ziesel straight through the heart, this one just is on the ground. Just it didn't even know what happened. The one that was starting to converse with that one is just like, what? Yes. And now we are in combat. So you just took one straight out, and Hank, it is your go.
Are they gonna surrender?
Alright, so Hank is going to go ahead and put on his mask and just, I never wanted it to come to this, but here I go. And the one right in front of him over here, he is going to use some good old-fashioned martial arts on him.
Okay.
So 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right, I'm going to add the hand of harm to that. So it's 4 bludgeoning plus an extra 9 necrotic. I get another one. 18 to hit.
Yeah, yep, that hits.
So that's another 9 bludgeoning, and I still get some more hits in.
Okay. She is still standing, so.
Let's see, 15. Does 15 hit or no?
15 will miss.
All right, still going for it. So 10's not going to hit, but I'm going to use up another key point for a flurry of blows. It gives me an extra 2 attacks.
Okay.
Monks
How
are...
many- You're just like
Listen, sometimes we're just
literally
unload, right?
wailing, like, yeah.
17 to hit
That hits.
for 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And a nat 20.
Oh, well then.
That misses.
I believe it.
So
Okay.
for that will be a 12 bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
And that'll end Hank's turn.
Okay, dang. So arrow to the knee, comrade drops, and you're just like, all right, we're doing this. And you come up and you're just wailing on this person, and they're taking the blows. They're getting bloodied and bruised. They are still up, but they are definitely looking like you hurt. You hurt him a bit. Good job, Hank. Okay. This leftover bandit is going to... Let's see. There we go. Okay, he's going to turn... You know what? He looks and he sees that guy's dead. So instead, he's going to run up to you to try to pull you off of their captain. Okay. And so that is... Ooh, that's natural 20. Okay, so they're going to take their scimitar and kind of slash at you as you are pummeling their captain. So that's 13 points of damage to you. As they swing with their scimitar. And they're going to go ahead and take another attack because you haven't stopped yet. That is a 13.
That misses.
Okay. So as they take that first swing and they're like, oh yeah, I landed it so good, get a little cocky and miss on the next one. Ziesel, it is your go.
Well, I guess the best thing for me to do is walk up to the back of the captain and I'm gonna get assassinated again because he hasn't taken his turn in this
Not
combat yet.
Nope.
But you don't get the
It does because he hasn't taken a turn. So 22 to hit gives me 9.
Okay.
Does him not taking a turn actually count as surprise?
He has a feat for the assassin, like the special ability for assassinate.
No, I know. I just thought that they actually had to be surprised.
It says... Oh, I lost it. It actually says if I have it, or I get advantage, and if he hasn't taken a turn in combat, I get it.
Yeah, that's what I remember reading as well. They have to...
I'll post it in a second. Alright, so that's 10 plus 26, so 36 of basically slashing damage to him.
Okay.
As I hit him with my short sword.
So, they're getting pummeled by Hank. The other bandit tries to take Hank off, and you just zip up and just, like, drop them to the floor. As a reaction, noticing that his captain is gone, this dude is going to try to run away. So you're welcome to swing at him if you want.
Oh man, I was gonna finish my movement and get one step closer, and then, but he's already started moving, so.
So I would have been able to attack him as he was leaving?
Mm-hmm.
I will be able to finish my my movement and then.
That's a 23
action.
to hit.
That hits.
So for 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay, so his full movement. Get him over there. And 4. Math is fun. Okay. Very, very nice. And Ziesel, you're finishing movement, you said?
Yeah, to
How much is
finish
your
my
movement?
and then bonus action dash.
Oh, okay. Nice. So you're just like running after him as he gets sliced in the back. Or wait, no, you martial arts, so you probably punch a nerve or something as he runs away and Diesel's hot on his heels. Vame, you're up.
Bombe has an out of character question.
Okay.
I know that when the mask comes out for Hank, is he committed to just ending all these people, or is he likely to want that guy to run away? We've been adventuring together long enough that my character would know this.
What say you, Hank?
If he's going to run away, if he would run away, then Hank is going to cease. He values life to the point where if they're just going to run away, then in his eyes, combat is over. At least for the person running away. So he most likely won't chase them.
Okay, so I'm going to use my turn to simply yell out, Ziesel, let him go! And I'm going to head over to the bugbear and see if I can wake him up / untie him.
Okay. Yes, so you can actually use your action to get him woken up. How are you attempting to wake him up?
Like, gentle shaken, I guess.
Okay. So you kind of shake him and he'll just be like, as he looks at your turtle face. All right. We've got Obsidian up, wait, did you click Obsidian instead of Sarah, or is Sarah not on the turn order? Obsidian and Sarah have the same turn order anyway. Do your thing.
I was about to say Sarah did have one, but it seemed to have disappeared.
That's fine.
Anyways, your move now, kid.
Okay, Sarah will most likely shoot him, even after hearing Bombay yell to cease and desist.
Yeah, you too.
No mercy.
He could tell somebody else. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hit.
With 8 piercing damage.
Okay. He's trying to run away. This Salamar's on his heels, and he gets hit by a bolt. Marvelous. What's Obsidian doing?
Obsidian would probably go and try to slash at his gut to get all the innards out.
I love
Oh my
the
god.
visual. You guys are amazing. Black Panther darting through the swamp.
That's a 19 to claw.
Does he get 2 claws or 1?
I think he only gets 1 claw.
Really?
So 2 slashing.
I think so. That's what I remember reading, but I will double check real fast.
I feel like he either
Need
gets
to
2
find
claws
it.
or a bite claw.
I think that's how it works. It gets 2 claws.
And 2 claw him.
Alright, so that's an 8, so it misses anyways.
I will find it.
All right, but he does get a claw in. Man, this guy is poor thing. All right, Hank, it's up to you.
Hank is going to remove his wolf mask because at this point, to him, the battle is done. And he's going to go check on the bugbear and give him any medical attention that he needs. Kind of give him a check over to see if there's anything serious.
Okay. Let's see. Give me a medicine.
So that's a 27 for medicine.
Marvelous. He does look to have a twisted ankle, a dislocated shoulder, a scraped knee, a bruised eye. Looks like he's been in a fight.
All right, so Hank is going to administer some first aid and also use Hand of Healing on him.
Okay.
So right now it's just 9 points of healing, but we're definitely working on it. He's focusing on the shoulder and the ankle at the moment.
Beautiful. You're able to get that shoulder back where it belongs. He just kind of groans a bit. Okay, my turn. Bandit's turn. He's going to... Oh, man. Yeah, he is determined to run away. So Zizel and Obsidian, you can both have an opportunity to have attack as he is dashing farther into the swamp.
Alright, with that being said,
A
my
15 to
sentinel
claw.
feet.
What was that, Zizel?
Oh, sorry. Oh, 15, so I miss.
Were you saying something else, though?
Yeah, if I'd have hit, his speed would have been dropped to 0.
Not to 0. Okay, well, these guys are different than the other ones.
Oh, well, 15 to hit.
Alright. So, 15 hits.
And a 15 to claw as well.
Yeah.
15 to claw, so that claw hits. Other 15 hits. And he can't move. So what do you do to stop him in his tracks?
I will, basically, as he's running away, I'll take the pommel of my, what's it called? Short sword and kind of, hit him in the, back of the neck.
Awesome. So he goes to take a step and instead gets dazed by this, force on his neck, and he just kind of stumbles forwards a bit, stands, blinking. And Zizel, it's your go.
I will tell him, if you stop running now, I won't kill you. And hold my action to attack him if he chooses to continue running.
Okay. Ame.
Do I see the Grams anywhere around?
Investigation.
$18.
You see that there is a satchel kind of next to the boots that were drying by the fire.
I will retrieve the satchel.
Okay.
And the boots.
Gotcha. Obsidian and Sarah.
I gotcha.
Obsidian is going to sit on him.
Sit, boy.
Okay.
Just put all that cat weight on top of him. And
It's a big kitty.
Go ahead and roll
and
a
Sarah
regular,
will run up to meet Obsidian.
yeah, roll to hit type situation.
So just a strength?
Yeah.
Or a d20?
Yeah, we'll do strength.
Okay.
18.
Okay. So as Zizel tells him to cease, and he begins to turn and maybe do something or not do something, Obsidian is just flop right on top of him. So yeah, now he's definitely not moving. And what was Sarah doing?
Sarah was gonna run over to Obsidian
you are doing wounds on this guy.
Yep, so Hank's just gonna tell him, easy now. Alright, let's try and stand you up, see how you're doing on your feet.
So
Don't be afraid to lean on me now.
He's still bound to the tree with ropes.
Oh, well, I assume we would have untied or cut those by now.
Okay. Yeah,
I thought I said
I thought one they did.
Yeah.
you woke him up.
I didn't do the untying part. I skipped the next action.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. So you can spin an action to like cut the blade or try to undo the blade with a dexterity check.
You said like just regular dex?
It would be like a sleight of hand because you're untying things.
Okay, it's gonna be the same either way for me. 16.
Okay. Yeah, so you can spin this action just untying the binds that bound him.
Alrighty then, that's what Hank will be doing.
Alright. This bandit from underneath the cat will just kind of like, you'll hear this muffled, okay, I'm not moving, okay. Lizard, sir, I'm trying not to move. And Diesel.
Good kitty. I will ruffle it behind its head, kind of like I do our cats.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pull out my rope and bind his hands.
Okay. Yeah. Between that and death, he will let you bind him. Alright, Bame. We are officially out of combat, so you guys
Cool.
can do what you want.
I'll show the grams to Hank, and I'll mention that maybe we should hurry back so we can turn in this bandit and get him some rest and help as I gesture to the...
The bugbear is gonna kind of get up and stretch a bit and be like, many thanks for your help. I've been tied up there for a couple days now. Oh,
Wait,
my head.
days?
Yeah, these bandits, they wanted to ruin Creeping Vale's relationships with their good friends in Tarbloon. Cause these grams that we do for town prepared, they still need to be delivered for the festival. But then they jumped me, and I don't know what their plans were, but if I don't get these delivered, then it's gonna be a problem, so... I don't know if you guys would be up to the task. I'm still a little woozy, and I appreciate your help. My shoulder feels much better, but I don't know.
I mean, I guess if you point us in the direction of the town, but, like, do we have to deliver each one, or is there a post office we're giving them to?
Well, see, that's the thing. My job, I've got fuller people out here in the swamp that I deliver these to that they're kind of like protectors of Creeping Vale, and to keep them protecting / not destroying the town themselves, we give them these candygrams, and then it keeps them happy, and then everything goes on as usual, and yeah. So they get the grams and they continue protecting the town, or they don't get the grams and then they blew up the town. I don't know. We've never not done the grams, so yeah.
It'd be better.
That's interesting.
Like, you know the way and stuff, right?
Oh,
You just
yeah,
need
I
to feel
actually-
more on
I-
your feet.
I got this map, and I mean, I can tell you about them and kind of point you in the direction. Sure. But problem is, festival's gonna be over tomorrow, so kind of on a time crunch because it's freaking bandits.
And how-
It kind of like
how
kicks
many
one of
have
the
to
dead
be-
bodies.
How many had to be delivered?
Oh, there's just 4 of them.
I have an idea as I come back, pulling the bandit.
Okay.
First, we leave this guy tied up here, just like our good friend here was. Give him a taste of his own medicine. And then we break rule number 2.
What's rule number 2?
Never split the party.
I thought that was rule number 1.
What is rule number 1?
Don't let the rogue off on his own.
That's right. I remember that meeting now.
That is
That's
rule
my
number
side.
1.
I thought rule number 1 was never trust the DM, but whatever.
Rule number 1 used to be don't split the party. But then we realized how much of a threat Ziesel was.
But
And he
then
became
we
rule
have
number
a
1.
very special rogue.
It became more important. Got bumped up to number 1.
I mean, we could also... I'm sure that with this guy tied up, our postmaster... Or, I mean, our post fellow here can take him back to town, right? He's not a threat anymore. Maybe go turn him into the authorities.
Ah, sure.
Now that's what I was thinking.
He'll kind of crack his knuckles a little bit. I can authoritize him. I mean, turn him into the crack. Authoritized crack.
They-
Bombay's going to completely ignore that. Like, she didn't even hear it. And she's gonna look over at him and she'll be like, alright, I guess if you need us to deliver stuff, you can give us this map. Do we have to do anything special besides just delivering them?
No, I mean, some of them are... I mean, one of them's kind of hard to find, but... I mean, once you find them, you just give them the gram and that should be it. That's what I usually do.
Okay. Also, we have a shipment of goods waiting for you back at town. That's part of why
Oh.
we came out here to find you.
Oh, marvelous. Is that from... Enter name of town here. Oh, Brumendel.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, great! That's the stuff I was looking for. Oh man, well I better get back to town. Oh, okay. So first of all, we've got we got Gran Orbevel. She's kind of a kind-faced old human woman. There's like branches tangled in her gray hair. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of what she looks like, and you can find her right here. Kind of point to the map and gesture a little bit. Then we've got Bryn Blue. You know, you'll know him when you see him. He's a sprite and with blue hair and this like blindingly white smile. It's kind of neat, you know. Then you got the Bleak Ranger. That one's gonna be the hardest to find because she likes to. So she sets traps. She protects the town by setting traps around the forest for bandits. Apparently these guys got through it, but she sets traps and so yeah, and he'll kind of like give you some suggestions on how to find her and things. She's a kind of serious-faced turtle, kind of like you, but a little seriouser. Armed to the teeth. Oh man, armed to the teeth. Favorite weapon's the crossbow, so just kind of make yourselves known, I guess? I don't know. Good luck with that one. Once you make sure that you're not a threat, then she's fine, but, you know, just be careful. Of course, then, I've never met this next one, but, I mean, you'll know him by his voice. The voice strikes fear in my heart. His name is Torbelexor. The Black Winged Death. It's kind of a name on that one, but yeah. I usually just go into his little antechamber that he's got in like this place, and then I leave his candygram, and then I just leave. So you know, it's just that's what I do.
Dibs.
I was literally about to make a comment. Let's not send Ziesel in there.
Ziesel will not be going there.
I already called dibs. Besides, We have other
I don't
questions
care what
we
you call
asked.
yourself.
What? I'm gonna kick the guy that's tied up. What did you say that you had that you were trying to hide?
What are you talking about?
I'll pull out my knife and kind of like.
No, I promise. I
Don't-
actually have no
don't
idea what
play
you're talking
dumb.
about.
You guys were trying to hide something during that conversation when we first showed up.
I mean, well, I mean, we got the bugbear and I mean, a satchel with the grams in it because we don't want them delivered. But that's fine. You can totally take those and deliver them. Like, no worries there. It is what it is. It's not gonna do anything about it now.
I don't know why you didn't burn them. You guys are kind of stupid bandits.
Huh. And he'll just kind of like look at a bush for a second, like he's like just contemplating life.
All right. I will head to deliver to Torble Lexor.
No, you are not. You can go find Brand Blue.
If I don't go find Torble Lexor, I'd probably be the best suited to go find the Bleak Ranger, but that's just me.
So as you guys are discussing this,
Well, then you can go find the Bleak Ranger.
he'll kind of jump in and be like, so, I mean, you're welcome to do it however you want. I will just interject here a little bit that the swamp's a little bit hazardous. My map should help. I only got one of those. There are things in here like, sinkholes, and there's this cloud of poisonous gas in this one area, and sturges
All right,
like to come through, and
let me stop
I saw
you
a pair
there
of
for a
ghouls for, mm-hmm.
Can we make it to all 4 people before the thing is over?
Oh, for sure, yeah, just follow this one, yeah, no worries. Just don't
Wonderful.
dilly-dally.
We don't have to break rule number 2. Where's the poisonous gas? And I ask him to mark it on the map.
Well, it's kind of a cloud that moves, but you'll see it coming. It's kind of green in shape. If you see a green cloud in the sky, just don't go that way.
All right, honestly, this seems like pretty simple instructions. Is there anywhere specific we're supposed to leave it for any of these people? I know you mentioned an antechamber for Torble Exor, but like,
I mean, they're the ones that usually just hand it to them.
yeah,
All right.
okay, all right.
So physically hand it to all of them. Got it.
I mean, I don't know. I've never met Torble Exor, but that's up to you. I mean, good luck. His voice sounds scary.
Voices can be
All right,
deceiving.
then we best get to it if time's of the essence.
Yes, for sure. Well, I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest and then take this piece of swamp muck back to town.
Before they leave, Hank is going to at least go over to the bugbear postman, look him right in the eyes, just kind of, get down if he has to. Make sure the swamp muck survives. Defenseless. If I find out he dies in your care, I'll have to hurt you. Do I make myself clear?
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
That's a 19 for intimidation.
Ah, man. Okay. He'll kind of look at you. He believes you. He's not like scared, but he hesitates. And he's like, fine. He'll be alive.
Whatever the authorities do to him afterwards is none of my concern. But while he's in your care, he will survive. If you slap him around some, that ain't my concern. So long as he survives.
He will survive.
Oh, also,
right.
As
hey,
long
when,
as
Come
he
to an
knows
agreement.
how to love, he know he will survive.
oh my god. In the middle of this super intense discussion, Bame is
Singing
gonna be
song.
like looking through the candygram thing, and then she picks up the sack, and then she like starts walking off, and then she looks back. She's like, "Oh wait, people are still. Is there anything else we gotta take care?" And then she goes, "Oh yeah, when are you gonna pay us for the goods?"
Oh, I mean, I don't got my money on me right now, but when you get back to town, I can pay you.
She gives him a thumbs up and pulls out the map.
All right. See you if you guys survive. Good luck. Hopefully you do, otherwise the town is doomed. No pressure. Awesome. Okay, so you guys are journeying deeper into the Tarbloom swamp to deliver these candygrams to 4 individuals that seem fine, and we will pick
Fine.
up from there. You know, just this kind-faced old woman and a fun sprite,
With branches in her hair.
a turtle, and I mean the one that he's never met. That sounds great. Oh, hi, Wooly. Thanks for the hydrate.
So very fun.
I bet that Torbalexor is not even going to be actually scary, and the rest of them are going to be terrifying.
All right. Let's see. So, thank you. We're gonna wrap this up. I'm going to ask chat, whoever's on here, and find some inspiration for these wonderful player actors that we have tonight. And I'm going to remember how to do a poll. That's not how I do polls. That's how I do polls. Okay. Inspiration. Who gets it? Who gets? Can you, because I'm gonna type in talk, can you describe what inspiration is for those who don't know, Everett?
Yes. So, inspiration is a point that we mark on our character sheet. If we have one of those, we can use it to reroll a roll. I think. Are you also able to use it to automatically not fail a saving throw? Or, I mean, not a saving throw, a death save? Is that another one? We usually just use it to reroll ones.
Yeah, usually it's like just a reroll for something.
Although we don't always do it to reroll ones. People have used it sometimes if we were in a really tight spot and they really wanted to see it succeed on a particular roll.
You can also do it to.
I think you can impose disadvantage on the GM.
Yeah, you can make me reroll a dice. Yeah.
Yep.
You can also give me inspiration, because then I can reroll dice. But then I can also choose to give it to a character and or use it for evil. So.
Like an NPC. Yeah,
That's
so the
more
DM
fun.
has options. Oh, no.
I think I got it last time, actually.
I think you did.
So I actually don't think I'm eligible. I didn't write down that I had an inspiration. Sorry. Can't vote for me, guys. But yeah, based on either like roleplay or just awesomeness, who deserves that inspiration point this time? Alright, let me get like some better.
Oh, I spelled that wrong. I'm so good. It's fine.
Inspiration.
Listen!
Inspiration. I've got a tease.
I really liked Hank's, like, speech.
Yeah, that was a very nice speech. Oops. I can do stuff.
Thanks.
Inspiration. Also gonna do some shout outs for people who are in here. Who else is in here? I don't know who streams in here.
I mean, you can creep on people.
Zezel's assassination was pretty cool, though.
Say it again.
I was just saying, Zezel's assassination was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, he like assassinated like 2 of them. That was nuts. Just like dropped.
I really need to get the hang of using that so I can use it for Neculi someday in one of the other campaigns.
He would be, oh man. Terrifying.
Is there
especially with all shadow teleporting?
Is there a feat that allows you to roll advantage on what's it called? Initiative?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think there's
Not that I
something
can
with
recall.
initiative, but it's not advantage. I think there's just like pluses to it for some reason. I might be misspeaking. I don't remember.
I'd have to check. Yeah.
I'll look
our
into
last
it.
couple seconds. Looks like the winner is Bame.
Oh, inspiration. Thank you,
Give us
chat.
that
Oh,
inspiration.
dang.
Very nice, very nice. That was awesome. Some swimming, things like that. Great. Let me find my second. Oh, no, not that one. Flail! Okay, so couple announcements, chat. We've got our next D&D session. We usually do it the second Tuesday of the month. So the next one will be May 9th, and we'll continue this swampy adventure and find out these 4 marvelous characters who are getting these candygrams. And we also... What else is going on in life? Let's see. I'm still going through the Walking Dead series, so this Friday is going to be episode 5 and probably episode 6 because that's how things have been, and it's for Friday, so I don't have to go to work on Saturday. So, and I believe that's the end of season 2 for Walking Dead, so I've got some other ones after that to do as well. So yeah, Walking Dead's coming up, and D&D is next month, second Tuesday. My music got super loud for a second. Sorry, it's like a lot in ears. And yeah, thank you to my players. We had Hank today, Bame, who is Everin Rose, Zezel, who is Geshkan, and then we had Sarah with her Panther Obsidian. So thank you so much for playing with us. I also had
Thanks for game.
Scott, who did a what are those called? A gift sub
Gift
at the
sub.
beginning. Thank you, Scott, if you're here still for the gift sub. I think Kitten got that, so that's awesome. And all of you for stopping by and being great. Just being great, just in general. So thank you again, and we will catch you next time. I am posting these D&D games up on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and feel free to find me on YouTube, just Melanie Tricks on YouTube, and I don't actually have a command to put that up here, and I guess I should, but yeah, YouTube channel to watch old D&D streams / the ones that I just post. So yeah, good night, everyone. I hope you have a marvelous time, and I will see you on Friday.
Bye.